श्रमण भगवान महावीर के चरणों में कोटिश कोटिश वंदना। मंच पर विराजित परम पूज्य आचार्य श्री चंदना श्री जी, पद्मश्री, जीतो अपेक्स के हमारे चेयरमैन श्री गणपत जी चौधरी और सारे डिग्निटरीज ऑन द डायस, ऑफ द डायस एंड ऑल माय जीतो फैमिली मेंबर्स, आप सभी को मेरा सादर जय जिनेंद्र। First of all, let me begin with congratulating the entire JITO Bangalore under the leadership of Ashok Bhai, Mahesh ji, for this fantastic program, JITO Grand Summit. As the name signifies, there is something grand about it. We've been calling JITO Summits, JITO Connects, JITO Global Summit, but they chose to call it JITO Grand Summit. And I can see why, because the grandeur and the splendor of this summit is really grand, and therefore it is synonymous to this name Grand Summit. I would like to also take this moment in congratulating the entire JITO family who is present here in this August gathering for completing 15 glorious years of JITO. And slowly and steadily, our chapter strength, the membership strength, today we have 67 chapters within the country, 9 zones, and the youth wing, the ladies wing, outside of the country, 27 chapters outside of the country, the ladies wing, the youth wing, the international wing. All in all, there's been a huge, tremendous impetus in the whole scheme of things, and today we stand with a 50,000 strong family of JITO comprising of the youth members, the ladies members, and all the senior members. Back then, the functions of JITO, the events of JITO were very different. I used to witness all these functions, and I tell you, the entire hall was packed with only the senior members. And today the variety of the audience, you see a large number of youth, you see a large number of ladies, and also it signifies the inclusive nature of growth that JITO is now undertaking. We have realized the importance of empowering the JITO youth, we have realized the importance of empowering the JITO ladies. And only when we do that, this inclusive growth of our society will happen. The inclusive growth of JITO will happen, and that is perhaps one of the most important reason we have undertaken when we see, the main difference between the developed world and the developing world. Friends, the main important difference is this: the developed world, Japan, America, Europe, all those countries, the societies are really developed. Why have they developed? One of the important factors, there are many other factors, but one of the important factors has been that we haven't empowered our women to the extent it is required. The women are contributing each and every country in the developed world, not only in their household, not only in their societies, but also in nation building, and which is what exactly at JITO we are trying to do. Today you would be surprised, or you would be happy to note that every chapter of JITO has a very strong ladies wing, has a very strong youth wing, and they are driving us. The new energy, the new enthusiasm, the new direction in which JITO is going, I think I have got no doubts in my mind that we are very soon going to have the world's largest and the strongest community-based organization. So this is where we are headed. So while I was talking about the journey of JITO, we talked about the inception, the initial phase, we talked about the growth phase, and right now this stage is a consolidation phase. Right from the time that we have taken oath in the October of 2020, my entire working committee has been meeting every single Saturday, and we were deliberating, debating, discussing. And we came to this conclusion that what we need to do during this term, carrying on the good work of all the past predecessors to make sure that the energy, the the good work that all the past predecessors put in, both at the apex level and all the chapter level, do not go waste. And we need to completely bring professionalism in this organization. You know, we talk about the Seventh-day Adventist group, we talk about the Jewish community. What is the difference between those communities? We have the potential to become India's, not only India's strongest community-based organization, but the world's strongest community-based organization. Jain community has this potential. But what are we lacking? We are lacking the professionalism with which we run our organization. In each city, each town, wherever we have Jain population, we have thousands of Jain societies, thousands of Jain organizations, but what we lack is professionalism, which is what we exactly try to bring in JITO. We hired KPMG in February of 2021, and after doing 1 year of extensive, meeting all the members of JITO, going from chapters to chapters, meeting zone chairmen and all the leadership through the fraternity of JITO, KPMG suggested various methods in which we should, really taking this JITO forward. And friends, you would be happy to note that the entire secretariat, 60 members strong secretariat in Mumbai is completely professionalized. It's a system-driven organization. Right from, we have a CXO team. Earlier it was only the CEO. We have a CFO, we have a CTO, we have a CHRO, a complete CXO team is there, and we have a very strong, completely, all the roles and responsibility has been defined, not only at the secretariat, but also at the working committee level, the board of directors, the zone committees, the chapter committees, the project committees, every single aspect of, and the wings, the youth wing, the ladies wing, the international wing, everything has been brought under this standardized operating systems, SOPs. And we are already adapting those SOPs into our day-to-day working. And very soon, this is going to completely professionalize not only the secretariat, but all entire working of JITO. Friends, we have also, during our term, started a few initiatives which I would like to highlight now. One is that during the COVID times, everybody, all the chapters, every member of JITO contributed their wholehearted support, financially as well as time, and we did wonderful job. The brand value of JITO, because of the good COVID relief-related work that we all did, has gone up really high. We were not only noticed in the media, we were noticed by the government of India, the Prime Minister's Relief Fund. We were the largest contributors as far as one community is concerned. So the brand value of JITO during the COVID time really improved many times. And our international fraternity members, I think Gautam Bhai is present here, our international wing chairman. He would be able to elaborate more on this. But since we have 27 chapters internationally, all these members also wanted to contribute in some form or the other during the COVID relief related work. But they were not able to. They had collected hundreds of crores worth of dollars and pounds, and they wanted to send to JITO, but they were not able to send it because we did not have FCRA, which is required to receive funding from overseas. Friends, you will be happy to note that JITO is very soon is going to get their own FCRA registration, because of which our international fraternity members will be able to contribute and participate in each and every JITO project and each and every JITO activity. Like they will be able to become members of JTF. They will be able to become members of Shaman Arogyam. Friends, we also realized that we need one important vehicle where our voice, which today cannot go outside of this hall, could reach to the government of India. And with that intention, we have at a very advanced stage of registering JITO under JITO Chamber and Commerce. Once we have this JITO Chamber and Commerce, because JITO members are from various industry segments. We come from steel industry, textiles, plastics, stationery, construction, real estate, so many industry segments. All our JITO fraternity members, all our Jain community members are one of the leaders in all the businesses. And we need a proper vehicle. We need a recognized vehicle with which we can convey our suggestions, our participation in the policy formation of the government of India. And with that intention, we have started this exercise of registering JITO Chamber of Commerce, and very soon we will have JITO Chamber of Commerce. Friends, we also thought beyond that today, what is the greatness of talking about Jainism within Jainism. Today when we have Chief Minister of a state, and wherever we went, as Ganpatji said, we are returning back from a 45-day marathon tour, undertaking more than 45 chapter visits. In the last 60 days, we've been out for more than 45 days. And wherever we have gone, mostly either the Chief Minister or the important portfolio minister of those states have attended JITO events. What does it signify? It signifies that, this interest, the goodwill of JITO is there in the government of that state, government of the country. So, when these people are able to come to JITO's platform and talk about Jain society, that is what we require. And we require that not only in our country, but outside of our country. We need an international platform. And with that intention, we have started the process of registering JITO under United Nations. United Nations, that is something called as ECOSOC, Economic and Social Forum, where almost all the organizations, community-based organizations, are members there. And it is sad to note that no Jain community organization is a member of ECOSOC at United Nations. Every time when the United Nations General Assembly happens, they invite all these social organizations, and there is no Jain community-based organization which is being invited. But with that intention, friends, we have started this process of registering JITO under United Nations ECOSOC, and very soon JITO is going to be a member. Your own organization is going to be a member of ECOSOC. And we will be invited, we will be given a global platform from which we will be able to propagate about the JITO activities. We will be able to propagate about Jain society, Jain Siddhant, Bhagwan Mahavir's Siddhant at a global audience. So with that intention, we have already started. Very soon, we talk about our youth and ladies, and particularly the youth talk about the YPOs of the world, the EOs of the world. And there is a big, long waiting list queue to become members of YPOs and the EOs. Your own organization, JITO, has the potential of creating this very value-added forums. And very soon in Chennai, at Samara, we are going to launch those forums which are exactly in the lines of EOs and the YPOs of the world, right? So this is where we are headed. So friends, there is a lot to talk, but let me tell you, the energy, the enthusiasm, the participation of all the JITO members across the country, across all the 67 chapters, we have just come back from many of them, is amazing, is intoxicating, and we get that much more energy every time we come to a chapter. And today, standing here in Bangalore, which apparently is my karma bhumi, my janma bhumi, I physically have migrated to Chennai, but I am still very much a Bangalorean by heart, because I spent 23 years of my life here in Bangalore. So whenever I come to Bangalore, I get that very different feel. It's like almost homecoming. And I get energized with positive feeling, which gives all of us more energy to work towards building this organization, making this organization more stronger, making Jain community more stronger. Friends, let us all come together, work together, and make Jain society a very strong society. With these few words, I would like to congratulate the Bangalore chapter once again for this wonderful program that you have organized. This is going to really set examples and motivation and inspire a lot of other chapters to follow suit. I was yesterday in Delhi witnessing another historical moment in the history of JITO. There are more than 750 youth members, ladies members, players who are participating in more than 20 sports. We also have the JPL which is being happening there. So I'm going to fly back tonight to Delhi for the conclusion ceremony. But let me tell you, this journey, I am honestly being privileged and honored to be present here today, addressing you, this lovely gathering of Bangalore. Thank you all very, very much. Jai Jinendra, Jai Jito.